Hello, everybody. This is BeetleG. Welcome to BeetleG. Today, we're going to play Risk of Rain 2, and I am so excited. I've been playing so many games recently. This is the one that will ruin my productivity. It's going to be a blast. I remember playing the first one like a couple hundred hours, I think. So it's a roguelike game. The whole theme is you're picking up items. They can stack really well, and you're just overwhelmed by tons and tons and tons of enemies. So I have unlocked a couple of the new people. I'm just going to start with the guy you start with. You only start with Commando. He's got these skills: double tap, phase round, tactical dive, suppressive fire. Yeah, so they give you some tips to play him. And I'm just going to be playing on Rainstorm, medium difficulty. I have not tried Monsoon yet. I imagine that Monsoon is much better suited for co-op, which I may be playing in the future. But right now, we are hitting it single player. The very first few runs that I played were hot garbage. It took a couple runs to get used to this game. But once I did, it's kind of fallen into place. It makes a lot of sense. So you start on this world. You have your skills. You have a default attack. You got a slightly stronger attack. Mine pierces through enemies. You got a roll to avoid attacks. And you have an ultimate, which mine shoots a bunch of shots and it stuns enemies. So you're just trying to kill these people. You get experience and gold from them. And then you have these, like, that's a little shop. There's this thing, which is a shrine you can do something with. I think this one makes the boss fight harder. So let's try that out. And there's also chests distributed around. So the goal is to walk around this whole map and find this. And once you find it, you activate it. And you have a boss fight, and you have to kill that and charge a teleporter, and then you can leave. So I'm going to do that in one moment. I'm just going to walk over here and buy this item. So you have a choice. There's a grenade, which stuns people, crowbar, which does damage, and a random item, which we will not take our luck on yet. So you can see the crowbar deals more damage to healthy enemies. That is going to be a boon. It's going to help us deal the damage we need to deal. And now that I'm level 2 and I have an item, I'm going to start this up. I don't know if we're actually going to survive this first one, because I prayed to the shrine of the mountain gods or whatever. It's going to make this... Oh, yep, there you go. It doubled the boss fight. So... Oh... We have 2 bosses to deal with. And there's pretty much infinite spawning enemies. And then we have to also charge the teleporter, if you can see over to the right, on objectives. You have to stay in this red ring. And that'll slowly charge the teleporter. So let's see if we can do this. These guys aren't too bad. We can shoot some of their attacks. And if you just keep strafing. I mean, really, the whole game is, hey, can you hold down A or D? You win. To a certain extent. It does start getting a little... Oh, I messed up. I should have killed it. And luckily, your HP does regen over time. So let's see if we can kill that. Yeah. So we can always kind of duck out and try and heal up a little bit. Let's take care of some of the small enemies. But yeah, it's pretty much the game. And right now it's in early access. There is not a ton of content. I'm pretty happy with it. I think the price tag's like $20. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it just yet, but I have a lot of fun. If you like repetitive games, I don't sound like I'm really giving it a glowing review, But if you like repetitive games, it's the game for you, because you got some good stuff going on in it. Oh my god. Alright. So, this isn't going that poorly, actually. I don't know how it looks. So usually my tactic is to try and pick up like 2 or 3 items and not pray to the shrine that makes it way difficult. But if we just keep on we're super dead. We have to get out of this zone. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So with that attack, you saw the bubble like rising around him. I believe that so he does an AoE in that entire area, and it's way bigger than I first expected. That's the first time I've seen that it just keeps going, so I don't really understand. We might be able to dodge roll to dodge the damage, but I don't know the timing on that. So that's something to look forward to. But let's get this started again. Oops, let's use my little ult. And all your skills have really quick cooldowns, so it's really not that big of a deal to use them. In fact, I encourage you, use them as much as you possibly can. Here we found one of the chests. Let's try and kill a couple people. Yeah, so you just use all your skills as willy-nilly as you can. Here we go. We should be able to pick up this chest. And we get a random item from the chest. Ooh, this is a good one. Monster Tooth drops an orb. Healing orb when we kill somebody. So that's a really fantastic pickup. Those green things will heal us, keep us real healthy. And you also have these little, you can't really see it, but this is a drone. And the drones will like, there's healing drones, there's attack drones. They'll just help you on your way. All right, so the goal of this round is to at least beat 1 teleporter. All right, energy drink. We can sprint a little faster. Not the most helpful, but it's okay. And we are actually looking for the teleporter. I'm not sure where it is. You'll notice that I'm going to be focusing on these flying guys a lot. They pretty much have a hit scan attack. All right, so there's nothing over here, but we will pick up this item while we're here. This, I believe, heals you outside of combat. This deals damage to healthy enemies. Let's go with the random this time. So now you get to see, in this game, you don't just get an item and then the rest that you get of that type are wasted. You can see up at the top we have 2 Monster Tooth. All the items in this game stack. So most of the time it's uninteresting in the stacking, in that I believe this just increases either the healing we get or the chance that they drop. And I think since everybody drops one when they die, it just increases the healing. But I don't know what it is, but I find that very satisfying. You can really stack up some bonuses, and once you get like 4 or 5 of them, it starts really kicking in. It's pretty nice. So let's pick up this. Also, oh, I forgot to explain one of the biggest mechanics in this game. Up in the top right-hand corner, you will see that it says easy. The difficulty increases as you play. So the longer it takes us to find the teleporter, the harder and harder the enemies are going to be. And I believe at the harder difficulties, even bosses can spawn as normal enemies. So then you start really getting overwhelmed. So you're on a soft time limit. It's a pretty good design. I like it a lot. So then you have to balance, should I go around and find as many treasure chests as I can, or should I just move on to the next level? And I believe there's definitely a balance to be struck there. You want to pretty much pick up any items that you can reasonably get. Oh my god. These guys, they just hit scan you, smack you, and since they're flying, they have such good angles on you that you can't really hide. Ooh, so here you see we have some glasses, we have a goat hoof, and we have another necklace. So I think with 2 necklaces, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm going to pick up these glasses, which give us a chance to deal double damage, or increase our chance to deal double damage. Give some crits. I really like the sound of that. We also picked up the med kit, which one of my least favorite, but when you take a hit, after a second, you heal up like 10 HP or something. So I'm just kind of killing enemies. You really don't want to get distracted by them. I have no idea where this teleporter is. This is one of the things that I hope they do fix. There is fall damage, but if you roll at the right time, you can avoid it or avoid most of it. The teleporter is this drab gray, and it's hard to see sometimes in the environment. Fuel cell. Hold an additional equipment charge, reduce equipment cooldown. We haven't found equipment yet, but when we do, I will point that out. It's an active ability. Oh my god. Hello. I'll pick up this this little turret. He's gonna help us out. We get to get our revenge on this goddamn jellyfish. But also, this is an equipment box. Oh, yeah, take that right to the face. All right, so now we have a Q ability, which lets us gain temporary flight. Let's try that out. Oh, yeah, make us the biggest target possible. All right, I'm gonna try and stay behind this tree, get some shots in. Wow, the temporary flight lasts for quite a while. Ooh! We've got a new enemy here. You saw he had that laser. I could have dodged it if I dodged it at the right time. Okay, here we go. So now, pretty much just strafe around, do a little bit of damage control on some of these flying enemies. You can pretty much ignore the most of the ground enemies, at least at this stage in the game. As long as you're moving, they can't really hit you. Whew! And they really like to make me look like an idiot by hitting me right after saying that. Oh my god. This dude is getting annoying. Alright, our teleporter is 82% charged. Boss is mostly dead. Oh! Oh, fudge. I did not dodge that. But luckily we had enough HP to survive it. I'm so dead. I didn't get hit by it somehow. Oh, we killed him. So now we just got to do some damage control on these small enemies. I really would like to take out these flying dudes, because they are the bane of my existence. Oh! Finished an achievement, which is beat the first level 5 times. So that's about how much I've played. I probably played the first level like 10-ish times, I guess. Got to figure it out the first few times, and then a fail here and there. This game is nothing to shake a stick at. We're only playing on the medium difficulty, and as you saw, like last fight was pretty difficult with the double jellyfish. That was some of our own doing, but alright, I'm gonna come in here and get some of these healing orbs. This is looking really good. I think we've picked up most of the items from this stage, so I'm just gonna move on after we kill all of these guys. In fact, I don't even think we need to kill all of them. Oh, and then when you kill the boss, you get a nice little item. Ooh, the ammo pack that resets cooldowns. Pretty good. Oh, so yeah, it's really interesting. The first game, Risk of Rain, it was 2D. So you were looking at it from the side, and then they decided to go with this 3D for the second game, And honestly, I thought they were going to really ruin their game here. But I think they did a really good job in converting it. Sure, the textures and stuff could use some work, but I think it looks stylized enough that it doesn't detract from the game. All right, so here we go. I believe there's about 5 levels in the game, and you can keep looping through them, which I think is one of my favorite parts of the game. You can just get these ridiculous runs. Like, you can play for as long as you want, and you end up getting tons of items, and you just become this, like, god, pretty much. It's a lot of fun. It feels like a good, relaxing game compared to some of the stuff that I've been playing. You can kind of turn your brain off, just shoot at the enemies. Also, we've got to find that teleporter, but I want to get some gold so I can open up one of these. And after the first level, you really don't have to focus on the chests as much before you find the teleporter. But I still like, I mean, I love getting items. Oh, we don't have enough. Oh, gosh. As you can see, now we're in medium difficulty. And, I mean, there's definitely a lot more enemies, that's for sure. Oh, my God. We dodged it. What is that? All right. Heal outside of danger. Well, let's get out of danger and find this teleporter. This is actually one of the harder levels to find the teleporter on because of the way it is. Very similar colored. So keep your eyes peeled for me. It would be extremely helpful. Got to check every little corner. Now, I see there's an activated item chest over there. I'm going to check that out because I'm not the biggest fan of this flying one. It's not bad, but not great either. There's some much better stuff to be had. Gain 100% chance of critical strike for 8 seconds. I would say that's pretty good. We can use that to melt some bosses, kill a bunch of small enemies. All right, let's keep on moving. Oh, he is not injured at all. Cool. I think I took a bunch of damage there. That is fine. We will heal it up. And then one of the biggest draws for the first game and this game is that it is completely cooperative. You can play up to 4 players, I believe. And you just get to wreck some enemies. And I think it gets a lot easier once you have some people helping. Oh, now this, you put an item in and you get that item. That item's not great, and you don't control what item gets put in, so I am not going to use that just yet, or at all. Reduce damage while sprinting. Perfect. Let's keep sprinting. Alright, now I haven't seen it. Gotta keep our eyes peeled. There's another chest. There's, those are chance shrines. You put some money in and then hope that it gives you something. And then every time you try, it gets a little bit more expensive. Since we're here, we're just going to kill these people and get another chest. Stop shooting me. Nice. Crowbar. Anything that adds damage is good. It helps you scale better into the late game. What that is, that bubble, we got an item called the War Banner, and whenever we level up, we drop this little zone. And while we're in the zone, we are a lot stronger. It's really cool because a lot of these items were in the old game. And they were adapted, again, pretty well for this game. So this is a hard decision. This needle gives us attack speed, which is pretty good. But this gives us a little shield, which recharges quicker than our health. So I'm going to pick that up. It's one of the best defensive items we can find. Okay, I am taking a little too long to find this shrine. There's another item. We'll check that out in a second. Might be down here. Nope, does not look like it. Maybe it's over there. We're gonna run around and find out. We're gonna get more glasses. Oh, ow. The suicide bombers have got me. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's some really good like on... Oh. We're probably gonna die on this level. Oh my god. I don't have enough gold yet. Alright. Here we go. Give me the glasses. We're just gonna get out of here. Ooh! Ooh! No! He shot me. Oh, the stone man. He blasted me in the back. Alright, so we unlocked a new character, actually. Ah, that's cool. He's like a little robot.